Hello guys, and welcome to a new Steel Division video today by me, Vulcan. Today I have for you a 3 versus 3 on Odon, and in this one I'm going to be using the third Fallschirmjäger. So the third Fallschirmjäger isn't a deck that I particularly like. It's probably one of the weakest divisions that I play, so we'll have to see how it goes, but I'm pretty confident in my division build that I would have shown you guys in the updated battle group overview. And this one I'll try and make it work. So what I'm probably going to do, we'll try and push on the right side. I think I'm going to go and put down my mark there. The center area is actually pretty easy for people to attack, so hopefully Thor here will do well with the 716th in the mid. That's kind of what I'm hoping for there. So I'll push this right side, I'll take the town hopefully, or try and push onto the town a little bit, but mainly I'm probably going to play across this area and take control of these tree lines, because that will definitely give us the +1 across the board. So let's get some units down anyway. Probably going to start with the generic sort of Fallschirmjäger start on this right side. Not going to try and go too deep, I don't think. I'll probably just try and get up to this tree line here, provide a presence at least, and then go from there. So we'll have maybe one of our Pack 41s so that can shoot down the road. So if I get it into like here, for example, that's probably a good idea. The other thing we could do is use one of the LG40s, but I'm not entirely sure that I want to put it in that location. I might put it like here in this tree line, because that's got a nice shot across. I mean, if you place it right, I could probably cover this road and this road. This road's pretty important for reinforcements, so yeah, that might be another idea. We might put another. I might put another Pack 41 there actually. That's probably a better idea. Okay, so we'll unload that there and have it move to there. Okay, cool. Now we want to sort out this area, so it's just going to be a combination of the Fallschirmjäger with maybe MG34s and Fallschirmjäger. So we'll take both Fallschirmjäger because I'm going to have to spread them out quite nicely. I'm also going to do probably both my LGs. Let's just have them all move up, because I don't really have time to sort this out. So we're just going to have them all fast move up here. I'll take both of these LGs with me as well. The reason I'm moving LGs up is because they're really good for covering this bridge and also just covering the gaps through the tree lines. The other thing we should probably do is maybe bring like a Panzerschreck with us. And then aside from that, it's just more infantry. Let's bring up some Speertrupp, has some recon. Okie dokie. So that's my start. It was pretty rushed, honestly. I'm going to have to bring up some reinforcements to that right side. But I'm hoping that my Fallschirmjägers can do the job. I might have them in this tree line here instead. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I might do that. It's probably safer. Then we can have the Fallschirmjäger in this building. They should just about cover them. And that will cover off that side nicely. Right, what's my center player doing? He can push up more. I'll try and make sure he gets all his units further forwards, because this is way too far back. Okay, we're in a pretty good spot here. We unload these Fallschirmjäger and have them move to the locations I need them. The MGs can unload. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's not so nice. Oh, damn it. And we'll take out the 6-pounder quite quickly. That Willy shouldn't last long either. Let's just get the Panzerschreck out of the way. Not sure what I lost there, honestly. Right, let's get my MGs into position anyway. The idea of these MGs is to like cover the crossing for my Fallschirmjägers. Oh, there is some snipers in the way. That's annoying. Right, he's managed to get up to the river in the middle anyway, which is giving us a +1, so that's a good start. Alright. I think we lost one of our units of MGs there to the snipers. I might bring in my own snipers, and I'm also going to bring in Panzerabwehr as well, alongside more Fallschirmjägers, of course. He's made it all the way up to the river. That's like really good. Just needs to spread out a bit more here, which is exactly what he's doing, so that's good to see. I'm going to bring in an MG just to cover the crossing a little bit on the left side. I'm not sure quite what's going on, but Graviton doesn't look like he's having a great time. He needs to take care of that Hellcat, and he does. So, team's doing well, relatively well at the moment, which is nice to see. Alright, so Fallschirmjäger are there doing the job, these ones are doing the job as well. Gonna try and roll up this LG-40. Oh, looks like we have something poking around down the bottom side. I'm gonna bring in some spear troop down here. I might also bring in a Panzerabwehr. The reason I'm bringing in the spear troop is to give recon for this Pak 41 when it gets line of sight onto this road, so we can actually see what we're firing at. As for this, well, not sure what we can do about that. From getting the hell out of there. Panzerschreck died, that's fine. As long as we don't lose anything else. LG-40, once it gets on target, can fire very quickly. Helps pin things down very, very fast. Right, so we're going to unload there. Get the Scharfschütze to move up. Get some more Fallschirmjägers arriving. Unload these guys. Have them run up with the Fallschirmjägers. And in general, our team's doing pretty well. I think on the left side with that Hellcat dead, Graviton should have a massive advantage. And if we can continue to push up to the river for most of the game, then we're only going to be in a really good spot. So that's nice. I'm going to move through here just because I don't think that Bren group has a command unit nearby, so we're just going to push on that. Our snipers found their sniper. They're shooting at my LG at the moment. That's a shame. Okay, there is that unit there. We need to make sure that we don't lose our Fallschirmjägers too easy, so we'll run them back. Gonna need some artillery myself, I think. We'll bring in the off-map, and I'm gonna bring in the 81mm as well. Okay, let's sort out these guys. We'll get the Panzerabwehr into position, and the spear troop. Might even move them into here, but nah, we'll move them up to there, I think. Put them on return fire. Cool. So next couple ticks, we will bring in the 81mm howitzer or mortar, and then I'll off-map this where their mortar was, and then we'll try and push up with our own smoke cover. We've just got to consolidate for now. In phase B and C, that's when we get a lot stronger with the Fallschirmjägers anyway. You don't want to be too aggressive with the third Fallschirmjäger at the start because your income is quite good, but your units cost a bomb and you don't have many of them. So there's always that to consider. Right, I need something at close range here that can take care of that Churchill. That B2 might do the job. Really glad that Graviton's managed to get all the way up to the river. I might bring up a unit for the far right side, just to make sure that we don't get pushed there. They have got to cross the river here, but they're going to get killed off very quickly. Like that's Panzerabwehr and Fallschirmjäger firing at them. Yeah, that Bren group's dead, the rifles are dead. Easy. That's just falling back there a bit. Gonna do an attack move to the left side because I think they've managed to get troops over here as well. Alright, let's go for the off map on that location. Yep, see Bren group. Go on, Fallschirmjäger, get over there and help out, please. Bren group is so damn weak. I'm not sure why Death by Pints is using so many of them. They are very cheap. That doesn't make them good in any way whatsoever. Right, so we have our unit arriving there. We have some more Fallschirmjägers. Once Fallschirmjägers are in position, we can smoke and go ahead and start attacking. Might get some mortar fire down onto those rifles. And we do need to bring in a unit to this far right side. Whatever it may be. I might just get, I don't know, maybe I was going to say Flak 38. Maybe we just have like a Panzer L6 there. Because that can defend against any infantry that want to come across the open. And it can just stay there for the whole game and just make sure that doesn't happen. What else could we buy? I think we might as well bring in these Flak 20 mils. They can be definitely very useful. Ooh, airborne Bren group coming straight into MG34. And the Fallschirmjäger there. It's like 3 MGs on target. The Fallschirmjägers have MG42s. Actually, they have MG34s as well. So that's 3 MG34s on target. If you were that Bren group, you would be not having a fun time. Oh, airborne power is coming through. Bumping into my Fallschirmjäger. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I might bring up another unit soon. We've got 1 minute until phase B. Bring up another unit to sort of sit in this building here. Maybe the sharpshoots there would be a nice idea. Yeah, that's good actually. That's a good idea. We're just playing defensive for now. Honestly, we're in a decent spot here though. I do have my other unit of Fallschirmjägers arriving, so we'll have them run up. What we're going to do is go for the smoke. We're going to get right on top of that Vickers. Maybe it's not already dead, that is. I'll wait for the smoke to fill out and then we'll go from there. Oh, there is an MG carrier. We can take that out with the Panzerabwehr. My weapon damage is good enough. It just means it can't fire. Right, and we'll have another unit of Fallschirmjägers there. We've got this Flak 38 to protect that side. Gonna bring this one all the way up as well. Get the attack move on there. So I'm gonna bring up another L6 to cover this part. Okay, so airborne Bren group running into my Fallschirmjägers at that range. Fallschirmjägers will be able to get the MG34 on target, which is good. Pick out the Bren group. Nice. Let's keep pushing through. I think I might drop off map on that left side, just to make sure. Right, we're nice and close to the Vickers HMG, so we should be able to kill that off without it doing too much damage. There we go. Oh, and there is a mortar doing very close range support there. It's not good. Let's make sure these ones don't get hit by it. We're going to retreat those guys though. We need our Panzerabwehr to come up. I think that might be the 2-inch mortar carrier, just because of its minimum range being so short, but we've got the off map coming down soon anyway. Nice. At close range, the Fallschirmjäger don't actually have an advantage against the Bren group. So we need to avoid that. Walk back the other way. Cool. Like I want to engage at range, really. Ooh, off map coming in here. That's actually... Oh, wow. That took out a lot of stuff. Okay. I'm not sure how that managed to hit so much stuff. That's crazy. Alright, we'll bring up an LG-42 now for that position. The speed troop managed to survive, but it took out my last sniper squad, which was supposed to be in this building, but obviously didn't unload there, so not much I can do about that. Taking mortar fire there, so let's maybe counter battery that if we can. Let's just run away with these Fallschirmjägers and we'll just go for the off map again. And these Fallschirmjägers need to run to the left side. Cool. That's all okay. We're making probing attacks across the river, which is really good for us actually, because every time we go across the river like this and create these little salients, it gives us extra like score basically. Works out very nicely. So there goes the airborne leader. Also going to be able to help pin down the Bren group quite easily. We'll do that as well. We are definitely breaking through, which is good. Our off map coming down. Hopefully we'll clean up those Bren group. Oh, Fallschirmjäger did get hit by it briefly. They are still in range of my command, so that's not too much of an issue. That means the 210mm off map is used up. I'm probably going to bring in the 380mm as well, just because these forest areas are very predictable to attack. Oh, here comes their off map. That actually wasn't as effective second time round, which is good. Alright, made those Bren groups surrender, because we killed the rifle leader. We'll probably make these guys surrender as well if we can get in range with the Fallschirmjäger. Yep. Easy. Okay, so it's good that the sharpshooters are still alive. Got another mortar coming in. Got two flak 38s here, so we should be able to do some damage to this Typhoon. Although it looks like they're going to bomb out one of my Fallschirmjägers. Do have Fallschirm Pioneers on the way though. And considering we've been making ground with Fallschirmjägers, Fallschirm Pioneers should do even better. So we'll try and get that shot off there with the Panzerfaust. Nice. Let's carry on. Got my LG-42 arriving here. Let's move that into position. My L6 should help out if any airborne or airborne paras or anything come through here. Yeah, nice. The airborne paras are going to be trying to hit my Fallschirmjägers. I'm going to move these guys forwards just in case, so that they don't get surrendered. Let's go allow the L6 to pin those guys down, and we should be able to delete them. Cool. Let's not let the Fallschirmjäger get killed off. That sniper's trying to do its job. Airborne paras getting ripped to shreds by the Fallschirmjägers, and we've broken through. Nice. Okay, let's have the Fallschirm Pioneers move into that one then. Fallschirm Pioneers move into that one. And that one. Doing well, doing well. Right, so we did have them surrender because we couldn't keep the Fallschirmjäger nearby. I'm going to have them on return fire. I don't think they can get close to this L6. We are going to have our own recon here though to spot that sniper, otherwise it could definitely do a lot of work. The other thing we're going to have to do now though is bring in some anti-air. I'm definitely going to do. Need to kill off that sniper, so I'm going to make the L6 focus the sniper. There we go. Okay, we don't need the recon anymore. But Fallschirm Pioneer, they're doing their jobs. I get these Fallschirmjäger up here, maybe into the building, but I think there's some reinforcements coming, so I'm not going to push it just yet. We can probably maybe smoke it, but I'm pretty sure there's just something coming down here. Gonna mortar that. You have the Mosquito coming in, burning out my Fallschirm Pioneers. If they get pinned down, we just make them run away. Okay. Gonna move my Panzerabwehr forwards. Looks like those Tempests kind of failed to pin down my Fallschirmjägers, which might allow me to push forwards with them, which would be good. Although, one thing we should do here is let the Panzerabwehr just kill off the Recce. For sure. Oh, nice. What did we just kill there? That was a Tetrarch. Oh, okay, nothing special. And L6 killing off that unit as well. Brilliant. We're doing really well here. Oh wow, the Recce actually killed off the Panzerabwehr. That's not something that often happens. Don't have anything to attack those. Not sure where this 2-inch carrier is going. I'm going to try and pick off that with the Panzerfaust. There we go. Nice. Let's have the Fallschirm Pioneer come over there and take care of those then. I'm going to bring in some more Panzerabwehr. Unload these AA pieces. These ones need to push back to that location. These guys need to unload. Good stuff. Alright, the Fallschirmjägers there. They're not in the best spot. They're probably going to die. We should be bringing in some more reinforcements ourselves. Okay. We lost our anti-tank gun on this right side. I might just basically replace it with this Pak 38. 6-pounder there. Gonna end up dying. Pioneers are gonna kill off the airborne paras there nice and easy, so we'll just run away from those. Did that actually kill them? I don't think it did. If it didn't, we'll just run them down. These Pioneers are in a bit of a rough spot. Let's bring up another L6 here. We'll just run towards those air landing, maybe get them to surrender. Nope, never mind. Yeah, we should probably off-map this. There's definitely a lot of stuff there. These Pioneers will need to fall back. Do have reinforcements on the way anyway. Pioneers have used up their ammunition there. Let's bring in some Kubels. Ooh, we almost took out the 380mm off-map. Trouble is, I know that that's going to hit me now quite damn hard. I might focus it with my own off-map. If we can get close enough, once this strike comes down, I'll focus on this area. Because I know it's sort of like here. I'm a little bit concerned about having my 380mm off map killed. I need to hold on to it as best I can. I'm going to put that down there. Probably not the best strike, but I don't think I'm going to get any closer. Alright, Panzerabwehr squads have arrived. We will roll them up. Replacement Fallschirm Pioneers have arrived. Have them run to their positions. And what we're going to do is have this Pak 38. Probably going to move it more over to the right. And apparently this guy has 2 on him. Okay. That's what I'll do. I'll bring in a couple of AT guns for him. It's normally the best bet to stop like a massive flow of units. Just need to make sure that I bring up some infantry to accompany. I really want to take out their off map. I saw it there somewhere. There we go, we got it. Boom. That's really good. Like, that's actually insanely good. This guy loves his snipers. Wow, okay. I can't believe we actually got it. That was really, really good. Gonna bring up an MG for that left side. And we'll have a Fallschirm Pioneer to push through. And assist on that left side. Because we're not going to make too much ground here anyway. Air landing surrendered. Good stuff. And that needs more ammunition, so let's bring it back. We'll get that resupplied. Get my mortar to come over here as well. Panzerabwehr should be able to take out that squad there. I'm gonna need more command. It's actually quite equally matched between the air landing and the Panzerabwehr just because of the size of the squads. Double Typhoon AT strike onto Fallschirm Pioneer, that's a bit of an odd one. Make sure these AT guns get into the right position. Alright, that's a Hellcat going to be dead. Fallschirmjäger here to come up as well. There's my other Fallschirmjäger. Pretty sure we had 2. Maybe it died. Maybe I just didn't bring it in. I'm not sure. Anyway, another salient forming there. Let's try and move across. I think basically all we need to do is put pressure on the other side of this river and we win. Like, it's as simple as that, really. And we almost made it up to these buildings, but it's very hard to push that without like direct support from like vehicles. And we can't get vehicles across the river, right? So I'm gonna move these guys down. Don't want to engage the air landing in the open like this if we don't have to. We can get into cover there, that'd be good. And we'll move up. Airborne Bren Group found my Pak 38 on this right side, so we'll just bring in another one. And the L6s, they just do the job so well. I think they might bring up like an actual tank now. It might be in a bit of a predicament there, but I think we'll be okay. Bren Group dead there. Nice. I might have these ones come back and resupply. Keep the Fallschirmjäger near those pioneers. Bomber is going to be coming in. Let's unload. Move through here, take out the WC-52 with a grenade. There we go. Move down, take out the cavalry scouts. I think we lost my MG there, unfortunately. We're holding on that left side nice and easy now. Okay, so these pioneers are getting their resupply, which is good. I'm going to bring across my Panzerabwehr to attack these air landing. We'll have the pioneers take out those rifles. Right, so they did manage to take out my tank there, but we do have a Pak 38. We can just wheel in here and shoot that in the front. I do have a Stug on the way as well, actually. I'm going to roll it up to here, then we'll just have it attack move through. Nice. Alright, so it looks like Thor got all of his infantry napalmed. I guess I should probably tell him, but a bit late now. We'll bring up some more. I'm going to need Fallschirmjägers as well. So many points. I shouldn't be floating points this much, but I always find I do actually. It's not something uncommon. Definitely not something uncommon with the Fallschirmjägers. I find that I float points a lot, just because the infantry costs a lot. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. One more unit of pioneers, one more unit of Fallschirmjäger. We'll put some Luftwaffe through there. I might even roll forwards with the LG-42s, but I don't think we can push them across the open, or across the river at least. My Fallschirmjägers on the left side got killed. Just bring in the combination there. I'm also going to bring in a tank just to assist. Okay. So good job by Thor, just sort of setting up in the mid now, and he's actually managed to get across to the other side of the river, which is why it's still only a +1 and there's like 11 minutes left on this game. What I can do now that I have a decent foothold here is maybe just continue to push into the chateau area. Might just fast move this jeep over here just to help out, maybe push the front line forwards a little bit. That's my other AT gun, that died. Not really much of a surprise. Probably have this one come back a little bit. Interesting. Not sure what that Typhoon AT was going for. Gonna keep my pack behind there though, which is fine. And what we're gonna do with all of this infantry that I brought up is just unload it, first of all. Run it across. And then I'm gonna get the mortar to give us smoke support. Well, they're going for the bombing strike onto the LG there, but didn't really work out. Unload all of these lot. Oh, they do have 2 tanks there. It's not ideal. I did have, I think, a Stug on the way. Yeah, there's also a Panther G there. Pioneers are only on 2 health. There's a Hellcat and an M4A1. I've got to be careful at close range. What I'm going to do is roll up my Stug up here. Should be able to get line of sight at like 1,000 meter range onto these tanks. Just by sort of rolling up here. And at max range, we should have a decent chance of killing off these guys. Although the Panther G is going to do the job, I think. Yep. Got one of them. If you can pin the second one, you can get that shot off as well. Nice. That'll be enough. Okay, so there is a Tetrarch there. Let's go kill that with the Panzerabwehr. We need to get as deep as possible. Cool. Got rid of that unit in our way. Just blew him up. Bring up some more units here. I might bring up a Stug 42 along with the Fallschirmjäger. Bring up the last Fallschirm Pioneer there. Those Fallschirm Pioneer up and down. We're going to go for the push here with the Fallschirmjägers. We'll have the Luftwaffe Führer come up behind. These Pioneers can go for the left side there. Those side Pioneers surrendered. Let's get the MG across as well. Alright, so I mean there must be a lot of units here. I might just off map it for the funsies. We should also be using our planes. I mean, I literally haven't used planes for this entire game, which is quite funny. Let's just bring in some ME-109s. A bit late there to take on the Lightnings, but we should be okay. Okay, so they have some AA, like really far up. Okay, that's not good. Those Lightnings are actually going to shoot down my planes. It's pretty crazy. We do have a Verbelwind now though, which is good. Okay, looks like we're going to get on the back of that Lightning, which is good. Okay, nice. If I might go down as well. Double bombs coming in onto my units there. I love the way that the units that are getting bombed are the units that aren't doing anything for the majority of the game. Let's just pull back with that unit there. Cool. We are being pushed on here. Let's get the pack to move up. I need the U-ball to come over. Let's just roll it down and we'll fast move over here. We do have our own HS-129s as well that we can use. But they're still not getting across here. I don't know what they're trying. It's going to be very hard for them to actually push it. I might just bring in a Pioneer unit for the sake of it. We're getting close to the end of the game now. There's like 5 minutes left. They can't really bring it back. Engine destroyed on that Challenger, so it might be worth trying to take advantage of it, but it does have a rotatable turret, of course, so gotta be a little bit careful. The Churchill's coming very close to the chateau. Nice. Let's just get out of those buildings. We'll get back into them. Cool.
Please, don't shoot.
Count the armored rifles there. Fallschirm Pioneers got taken out in there, that's okay. I think the job is done, honestly. Alright, come on, Cubal. Might just be able to run these across the road, get the shot onto the Tetrarchs. Let's see, shall we? Go for a really nice sort of strike onto like this entire area, I think. Okay, as close as I can. Hopefully we're not in line of sight. Nope. The 42 died, I think, to the Challenger. There we go. Ooh, we're really close to killing off that Challenger. We got him. Nice. That's perfect. 2-star Fallschirmjäger should do the job. Gonna get a lot of kills, that is. Hoping this off map will do well as well. The other thing we could do is maybe bring in just like HS-129s for the lols towards the end of the game.
We surrender.
Nice. I think those guys are all going to get forced to fall back. Which means I can just double HS-129 here, I think, and we should be okay. I'm sure these guys don't get attacked directly, because that's not ideal. I have one kill the Tetrarchs. One can go for the Sherman there. Maybe come across and hit the Challenger if we spot it. Okay. Got bailed out. That one used pretty much all its ammunition trying to go for that. And we made it pay. Cool. Job done. I'm a bit concerned about this. Oh, they actually made them fall back. Oh well. That means one of our HS-129s is going to survive. Both the tech trucks got killed there. Let's take out the third. We'll get line of sight with the Panzerabwehr. Boom. Job done. So those are bombs, I think, going for the Fallschirm Pioneer here. Ooh, gotta be a bit careful. Be very careful. Oh, damn it. Just have our ME-109s flying about. Just to present some threat, I guess. There's 1 minute left in the game, and this has been a very drawn-out game for sure. Probably get a quick bomb onto that Hellcat. 25 HE power, should be able to blow up a Hellcat. As long as we don't take fire from the AA too soon. There we go, should be on target. Okay. Well, hit the mark, but looks like, oh, the 251 might be able to come in and get that kill. Oh, there is a Hellcat back there, I think. Hey, you got it. Nice. That was well worth it. Nice indeed. Unload this LG. We'll have that sort of move up. Get that back into position. Need to resupply these AA pieces. I should be able to get onto the back of at least one of these. It's going to be the multiple kills. Or we would have got a lot of kills towards the end there maybe, but that is it. Total victory after the full 40 minutes. Wow, what a game. That was a lot of fun. 3,149 kills to 2,295 losses. It was a lot of infantry trading throughout that, so I'm not surprised that the kill deaths so close. I don't feel like the third Fallschirmjäger though worked well spread out. It was quite nice that I was able to stay on my side for the majority of the game. Obviously I did help on the left side with like the spare units that I had and the spare points, because I was floating points for a lot of this game, which I probably shouldn't do at all. Like I could have probably pushed across the river and maintained the other side a lot quicker, or a lot more, I don't know, a lot sooner, I guess, in the game, which might have helped us win earlier, but we did our job, and really well played to my team. Thor, after taking my advice and pushing up to the middle, really made the most of the 716th. And 12th SS, Graviton won in the early game quite convincingly, got pushed back by 2 players, which is fair enough, and then I supported him and we sort of stabilised that side. These L6s in the right position, especially on the Odon, where you have like the river, and then you're not going to be like put on pressure by like other tanks. You know that there's only going to be like other infantry squads coming along, so that's where like the Panzer L6 come in really handy. Like when you're not dealing with enemy armor, you're just dealing with like enemy infantry. L6 is doing a fantastic job. The railroad battery, this got the 381mm off map, really nice. What about my initial off map? I only killed a rifle leader in the end. Probably just did damage to the rest of the squads. There's Pack 40 on the left side. Took out Sherman 2 Hellcat, which is nice. Paid itself off. Stug 3 maybe not so much, and this Stug 3, it did take out Challenger. It took out a 17 pounder as well. HS129s are just brought back in, well, just brought in at the end for fun. Probably should have had the ME109s in the sky earlier on because I did have a lot of points floating about. But yeah, there we go. That's about it. I think, just in general, shouldn't have had the floating points. Could have put them towards my Air Force. Would have definitely helped me out. Like the 25 HE power, like Focke-Wulf 190s on the right side, would have done a lot of damage. Maybe saved me losing so many of the Fallschirmjägers and Fallschirm Pioneers. But the thing is, what I tend to do with the Fallschirmjägers is I bring in the Fallschirmjägers and the Fallschirm Pioneers and just let them do their job, and then when I need to replace them, I do as I go, because you don't want to have too many of those units in the same place because they are so expensive, which is why I don't bring in as many of them at the same time. So yeah, there you go. Gotta be careful with your availability, and that's what I was trying to do there, and that's why I probably had so many spare points. That's all for now though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.